Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video we are doing another story time. Welcome to my series where I do 31 days, 31 stories. This is day number 12 I think, and the series is doing absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. I started this game a little bit late because for some reason I started recording with my mic turned off, but I fixed it. We're good now. This is gonna be the most embarrassing story that's ever happened to me, okay? This is gonna be like the worst of the worst, okay? This is literally the worst story. I mean, it's a great story, but it's the most embarrassing story of like the worst thing that's ever happened to me, okay? This is really bad, but it's actually pretty funny and very embarrassing at the same time, so I'm gonna tell it. With that being said, let's get into it. So basically, if you guys don't know, I have pretty bad social anxiety, okay? And it's very manageable now. Like, I do hang out with a lot of people. I'm very socially comfortable now. I'm much more extroverted than I used to be, and I'm much more okay with like talking to people that I don't know, getting to know people. You know, I'm much more confident in like if I ever need to like ask someone for something, whatever. But I wasn't always this way, okay? I used to be very, very anxious all the time, and this actually started around like 6th grade when my parents got divorced. Now, I've talked about this like kind of part of my life many times. 6th grade being like a hard year in my life, my parents getting divorced, and then also like my school being kind of terrible. But that doesn't help the fact that like some like very, very embarrassing stuff happened in 6th grade that like oh god, it was just really bad, okay? So basically, right, okay, so I'm in science class in 6th grade, okay, and we're doing this like poster, okay? We're writing like a poster on, I think it's like, oh my god, what are you doing? Go away. We're doing a poster on like the stars or something, like the galaxy, and we have to choose like some planets to do it on. And as you know, kids do, one of the ones we chose was Uranus, and then there's a few other planets that we chose in this thing that we were doing. I don't like remember exactly what this was about, but we were doing some sort of group project, and there was 4 people, including myself and my friend. There's my friend Brady, and then there's like 2 other girls in the project. Now, keep in mind that my middle school was like my 6th grade class was a small class. Maybe there was like 90 students within like all of us, so everyone basically knew everyone else. This also means that it was very frequent that you would be in a class with like the same person. You would be like many classes with the same person. There was this girl that I liked in 6th grade, and I liked her from 2nd to 6th grade. Her name is Emma, okay? I really liked this girl, and she was in a lot of my classes because that's kind of how it went. You were in like a bunch of classes with the same people. Anyways, I'm getting a little bit off topic. So I like this girl named Emma, and it was not just like some random small crush, okay? I actually really, really liked this girl. I'd liked her since 2nd grade, and obviously, like, you know, you have your little crushes when you're growing up, all right, whatever. But basically, we were in science class, and we have this presentation we have to do, and you know, we have to present this poster that we work on for like 2 weeks, and I'm a kid with social anxiety, so of course I hate presenting, okay? Presenting is like the worst thing ever. If anyone else has social anxiety, which I'm sure some of you can understand this, presenting in front of a class is like one of the worst things that you can do. It's very scary. It's constant anxiety. You're shaking while you're talking. Your voice is like, you know, your voice isn't the way you want it to be, and there's just a load of issues, okay? It's very anxiety inducing. It's just overall a super scary experience, and anyone that has any sort of anxiety can understand and relate to this. It's a really hard time, and it honestly sucks feeling like you have to like, I don't know, if you feel so weird because like everyone is completely okay with presenting, and then there's just like you sitting there like struggling to do it, and it's embarrassing, and it does hurt. Like, it makes me feel like bad about myself. I'm a lot better at presenting now. Obviously, I'm literally like a YouTuber now, so like speaking to a lot of people is kind of what I do now, but back in the day that wasn't how it was. But anyways, so yeah, we did have to present, and when you have to present, you don't always make the most logical decisions. So when it was time to present, and I realized I had to use the bathroom, and I decided to hold it until after instead of going beforehand because I was too scared to say something beforehand, I've realized I made a very bad decision. So basically, we were about to present, okay? It was 2nd period, it was science class, everything was ready, you know, we had our lines, we had our posters, we had what we were talking about, like our talking points and everything, and we were in the hallway about to go into the classroom and present this poster. And keep in mind that the crush I like, the girl I like, Emma, she's in this class, okay? And so are a bunch bunch of my friends, okay, my best friends in this class, my crushes in this class, and before we're about to go in, I realized that I have to go to the bathroom. Now, any normal person would have just said, just wait like 2 minutes, let me go to the bathroom real quick, and then we can present. But me being the person I was, the scared kid that did not want to disrupt or ruin anything, I just held it, okay? I was like, no, let's go, I'm ready. And I wasn't ready. Obviously, I was shaking it, as it was already really bad considering I was very anxious, but the fact that I had to go to the bathroom didn't help, okay? So I was like, okay, I'll wait, we'll get this over with, and then it'll be fine, everything will be okay. So we go into the classroom, and at this point, my like, feeling goes away. Like, I'm fine. I don't have to go to the bathroom anymore. So I'm like, okay, we're good. So we start presenting, all right? And all of a sudden, that feeling starts to come back. And here's the thing, right? I'm already so anxious. I'm so scared. Like, presenting is, like, a nightmare to me at this point in my life. I really don't like doing it. And it's like, oh my god. Like, it's like, there's constantly, like, this is what, for those of you guys that don't have anxiety, this is what anxiety feels like, okay? It's the constant worst case scenario of any situation going around in your head over and over and over. Every single worst case scenario that you could ever think about constantly repeating in your head. And it's terrifying. It's seriously, it's the scariest thing ever. So obviously I'm already anxious, and me having to go to the bathroom doesn't help. So I'm holding it, I'm doing whatever, and slowly I begin to realize, oh my god, I actually have to go really badly. So it's my turn to talk, and I start talking, and I start stuttering, and I realize, oh my god, I'm actually not going to be able to hold this. This is going to be really bad. And I tried, and I was like, okay, this is fine. It was not fine. A few seconds later, I peed myself in front of the entire classroom. 6th grade, my crush is in front of me, literally sitting in the first row. My best friend is in front of me. My friends that I'm presenting with just slowly, like, kind of walk away from me, and I'm sitting there, or standing there in the center of the front of the classroom with every single person in the room staring at me. This was one of the worst experiences of my life, and I ran out the room. And I ran into the bathroom, and I hid for like 2 hours, and I just started crying, and it was literally the worst experience of my life. But I went home and I talked to my parents about it. My mom had to come pick me up because I felt so, like, internally destroyed. Like, my anxiety was off the charts. I thought everyone was going to be talking about me. It was just a really embarrassing experience. And, you know, I talked to my dad, and he was like, you know what, someday you're going to be laughing about this with your friends. And I did not believe him, but he was right. I actually wrote a 6-page paper on this experience, and I actually won an award in my 12th grade English class, which is super awesome. And if you guys do want to see that story, I might post it in the, like, description, maybe not, we'll see. But that's the story of my most embarrassing experience ever. Now, I didn't go to school for 2 days after this happened. I went back later on, and no one ever brought it up. Not a single person, not even the people I presented with brought it up. It was completely fine. But obviously, you know, people probably thought that I was insane, but it was okay. You know, no one said anything, and everyone was really nice to me. Anyways, I'm sorry if this gave you a secondhand embarrassment. I know it was embarrassing for me when it happened, but I hope you guys enjoyed this story. It was definitely like one of my most interesting ones. With that being said, if you guys made it to the end of this video, comment the word crush. Okay, I'm gonna heart every single comment that says the word crush within the first 24 hours. But with that being said, have a great day, everyone, and peace out. Bye.